There's 15 pick a card readings on this video. This is for you. You can use this video anytime you want some inspiration for your spiritual journey. You can use it if you want some simple practical guidance throughout your day. Go into the descriptions, because in the descriptions are the timestamps for all 15 of these pick a card readings. You can do 2 or 3 of them, you can do all of them, it doesn't matter. You just do what you're drawn to do. Aw, the breakthrough card, oh so good. You know it's time to move on to a whole new space, to a whole new face, to a new version of yourself, one that has never ever existed before. And the good news about this is that the breakthroughs are inevitable. There's no way to keep the light from getting bigger, brighter, from breaking apart all of the old habits, all the old behaviors, all of the old whatevers that aren't serving us. And to bring in all of the new iterations of the joy, you can see the yellow mixed in here, all of the new ways to communicate with others, you can see that by all of those little blue throat chakra lines forming in here, all the new connections like puzzle pieces that we are forming and gelling and bringing together in a way that only you can. So, realize who you really are, an indestructible, always awake, always alive, ninja of the light. So good, so very, very good. Now, what else are we seeing here? Boom, 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 boom. That black border is the representation of duality, and you can see that sometimes it does get dark before the pop dawn. And that's okay, because we're done with the good versus evil. We're done with the good and the bad of duality. We know now that the breakthrough, the growth, the expression, the arrow that is always going forward is you, So, enjoy the reading, enjoy your new breakthroughs in all the areas of your life. Take care. All right. What's it gonna be? What is this daily card for today? Well, let's take a peek. It is called authenticity. So, by now we all know that our authentic self is going to win out, and it's the only thing that's really alive anyway. Look at it here in the blue in the background. It is the pure communication system represented by all the blue. You know that that is the third eye blue of the indigo and the throat chakra light blue. Now look, it's got this golden chain around its neck. Why? Because it is the way into the world. You can see it coming around and going into the masks that we wear in the world. What are the masks? They are the roles, they are the circumstances, they are the relationships, they are the players that we are in the world. So if we're a dad, like this guy, then that's me as a dad. If we are a friend, if we are someone who is having some work done on their house, then we are the client. On and on, we have all of these limited masks that we jump into. And the important thing to know is that the masks don't matter. They are not really alive, and they're not going to last. What's going to happen is, as we embody them with our light, with our consciousness, with our spiritual essence, with our intuition, with our observer that's in here, with that non-material part of us, as we do that, and we stay peaceful and focused, then these masks are going to become clearer, and they're going to become effective when they communicate in the world. Then we're going to be able to know that we don't want to hold on to them. So if you have an experience and the experience is really positive or really negative, well, you know, however you want to decide to define it, whatever the experience is, be willing to let it go in place of the next moment's mask over and over. And that's how we can remain authentic when we let go of the masks. Don't try to pull the past back up and resurrect it over and over. Don't try to live in the masks or in the past masks or in the future ones. Just wear the mask that's appropriate in the moment. You're going to be given the words to say. The light's going to come in. The light's going to come right into your consciousness. You're going to be given the words to say. You're going to be given the things to do and how to act when the time is appropriate, when the mask in the moment is being worn. So, enjoy your authentic self. hey, it's a whole lot better than living as a limited being that keeps constantly changing so that we can't really feel like there's any security. But if we get back here into this true identity, this authentic self, then we're going to feel that consistency, that clarity, that big wealth of okayness that is residing as us in the background. That's your reading for today. Enjoy it. You know, sometimes these masks are a little banged up and beat up. Sometimes they're ouchy. Sometimes it's like, is this mask ever going to change? Oh my God, I don't want to wear it. But so what? We are this other thing. Know that, and it gets you through any experience, any moment, any few hours that you ever have had or will have. That's the reading for today. Enjoy. All right, let's take a look, see what we see today. A little card message for our highest good. Yeah, that's the case, isn't it? Life is bittersweet. What are we going to do? No matter what we try to do, we prefer that it would just be sweet only and all the time. Now, we know that there is just one power, that white light, that God consciousness. So, since that's the case, we know that everything that happens in the world is just part of the rainbow of colors that come from that white light. So, when the events in our life play out, whether they are successful or failures, whether they are bitter or sweet, we want to remember at the forefront of our mind. We want to remind ourselves, hey there, it's all one big white light cake of 7 color chakra, rainbow flavors, candles, light. And it's gonna be okay. Why? Because things don't stay long the same at all. No, they are very short-lived. They are here and gone like blowing out a candle. You can't let the candle burn forever or else the wax goes down and wrecks the cake. So anything that is going on, bitter or sweet, bitter, especially when it's bitter, remember, it is not going to last. Allow those tears to come if they do. Feel your feelings. Feel the full measure of the light of the experience, no matter what the variety of the experience is, good or bad, plus or minus, bitter or sweet. Know that you are always connected to God, to Source, to Universe, represented by all of this white light, all of the doves, all of the beautiful strands of everything is okay, I'm always with you, all that good stuff. Know too that who you truly are is someone who lives in 2 worlds at the same time. A limited self who has to deal with the up and down bittersweetness of life, and an immaculate, non-material, spiritual being, a consciousness, who is always simply observing, safe, protected, and empowered to take your tears of joy and sorrow and to bring you the friendly reminder that God is all there is. Enjoy your day. Whether it's bitter or sweet or whatever, it's going to change before you know it. Okay, here we go. What's it going to be? Let's look and let's see. Let's see. What are we looking at here? We're looking at the Mother Earth card. Whoa, why? What? Mother Earth. So, as we come into this card, we can see that we have grown immensely over these last, how many days. Look at this phase that we are at, where we have really emerged as this caretaker of Mother Earth. Now, that means that we are really being responsible at this stage for our personal life, for the development of the earth called our personal life. Everybody's got their own world that they're living in, that they are a conscious being inside of, a center of an expanding, rotating world of personal circumstances. So we've emerged up and out, you can see up and out of the world, and we are in this other dimension, this spiritual dimension. We are this new creation, this weird looking, odd shaped spiritual face. There's the eyes, there's the nose, there's the mouth. Mother Earth, there's our strange hands there. We are a conglomerate of this strange energy and this otherworldly information, this abstract spiritual canvas for being able to bring big power, big manifestations into our day, our week, our lives. So, welcome to Mother Earth, right? Welcome to being the adult in your personal life. Welcome to being the one who you can count on, the one to being your own mom, right? Welcome to be the one who is creative, the mother, the creative force to create the things in the world that you're looking for. Nobody can go where you are. Look at this. The world is confined right here, and it's even surrounded by that darkness. No one can go where you are, up and out of this world, in this other dimension, the spiritual space, the new identity, creative identity. And you can see all the green here is all of this health, wellness, the fact that you're inspired to do wonderful things, not crappy things, right? All the green is that heart-centered inspirations flowing in. And you can see it all woven in to the veins of the leaves of the Mother Earth entity. All of the blue is all of the funneling in with your intellect of the new ideas, being able to put words to them, put actions to them, put emphasis on them in special ways so that they are articulated and carried out in your world. And you can trust yourself. The world is in your hands, but this is not something to be afraid of. The world is in your hands because you are responsible now. You've become the person, the thing, the entity, the transformation, the spiritual you. And now back into the world you are to keep giving birth day by day to whatever you're inspired to, Mother Earth. So that's the reading for today. Enjoy what we all have, which is a whole world. Mine's called Brian. Yours is called you. Have fun with it. If you plant something that you wish wasn't there, you can always amend it, undo it, replant something else in its place. We're doing the best we can. We're moving forward on the light, and we're letting the love guide us. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, what's it going to be? Let's take a look and see the faith card. All right. Now, this is going to be something that is always going to be important to us. We have to know that we are whole and complete already. That the divine masculine and the divine feminine are at work, alive and well, inside of us. As a spiritual being, we use these two halves that make a whole to bring the words and the energy into the world to make things. Faith is the substance of things that we're hoping for. It's the assurance of things that haven't come to pass yet. Are we going to be living as a regular human being in the world? Or are we going to put that away and add to our existence this spiritual organization that we are part of? When we do that, we are able to overcome the world. We're able to get through any situation, no matter what it is, no matter how it looks, no matter how it feels. It's the truly only way to be able to overcome. Otherwise, what happens? Well, we start to believe things around us based on the outer picture. And if we get something in our consciousness that's scary or limited or negative or something that we just don't want, then we're going to start to have more and more experiences of it. So we don't want to use the outer world to decide what's going on and what's going to be happening next. We want to use faith. We want to go in there, form those mental pictures, go into that state of consciousness. Just know that you are present with God. And that way you three, God, the divine masculine and the divine feminine that are living up here, you three can work together to bring yourself the wise, good stuff in the day-to-day world. That's your reading. Continue to work deeper with faith. Practice it anytime you can. It is just as important as air, food, and water. Thank you. All right, so what are we going to have for today? Let's take a look and see what we see. It is forever present. Oh gosh, yes. And this is such a great card because we want to know that, first of all, God, the source, the universe, the Christ, whatever you want to call this one white light power that is in our corner, is forever present. Always available, always accessible. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter how the outer picture looks. It doesn't matter how the leaves of your trees are falling or how the fruit is blossoming or not. It doesn't matter what stage any of your projects are in, any of your relationships are in, any of your anything is in. Forever present. God is forever present. So, know that you are this spiritual being who has these beautiful wings of freedom, power, expansion, and insight. As we stay in the moment, as we move into our consciousness, we go into that safe tree of life space where the rest of the world just cannot go. As we stay present in the moment, our thoughts of the future or the past, they can't get us, especially if it's something that, I don't know, we don't feel that great about, or if it's something that we're concerned about in the future that maybe we're a little worried about, whatever. We can let go of all of that if we just stay forever in the present. Whatever's right in front of you, be there now. Be here now. And that is something that's going to help expand and expand those wings of communication with this other dimension of life that is safe and protected from the never-ending changes and the seemingly insecure spaces of our day-to-day life. So, enjoy being a consciousness, an awareness, a spirit. You can tell that that part of you is the part that is forever present. It's really the spark of God, the intelligent issues that God brings into our focus every day, every week, every month, all year. All right, let's take a look at that one card and find out what this general read needs to be. Oh, the patience card, ouch. Now look, yeah, it sucks when we have to wait for stuff or if we have to like slow down and not push and pull and force, but the card isn't really saying that so much. It's not like you're being impatient or that you're, trying to put a lot of pressure on people or situations to come to pass. Instead, the card is really talking about this beautiful phase of development of everything we're looking for. Everything that we want is available. There's only one power. You can see that represented by the light in the woman and by the fact that there's just light reflecting on the moon. There's only light, one power operating in our lives. And that one power might seem to be gone at certain times, but we must know, first of all, that it is there all the time. Even when things don't seem like they're working out, they are really evolving, moving, coming to fruition underneath the surface or outside of our sight sometimes, because we can't see the full moon all the time. So the other part of this is, look, she is pregnant, right? Why? Because she is letting that season of growth happen through her. The light of her heart's desires are coming through. It just takes some time for it to unfold in this world. So realize that when we're in labor, there's pain at times, but all of that is going to be forgotten about as the new things come to fruition. And you can see them all coming to fruition in the card. They're all the variety of the light. Here's the flowers of yellow, the flowers of pink and orange, all of the green. All of this is new iterations of your heart's desires coming to pass. But the deal is to chill out and just kind of sit with the knowing that there's only one power, and put your mind at ease with knowing that it's flowing through you as you communicate it to yourself and others that, hey, things are evolving. Hey, things are unfolding. Hey, there really is only one power, or if God is for me, who could ever be against me? No one, nothing. There is no power against you. As we continue to impregnate our consciousness with this idea that there's just one light operating, that's what takes all of the pressure off of us, and it really brings that sense of serenity of patience that passes all of our understanding. We're patient because we just know it's all working out. We want to develop that quality of quiet knowing that The universe has our back. So that's your reading, your one card. We could go deeper. If you want some more cards, let me know. It won't cost much more. Anyhow, thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Okay. What's it going to be? Oh, the isolation card. What? Well, okay. So sometimes we're spending a whole lot of time all by ourselves. And when we do, we want to make sure that we're able to dress up when we need to. What does that mean? That means that we want to be able to take care of ourselves. We want to be able to wipe our thoughts clean. We want to be able to do self-care, whether it be meditation or journaling. We want to make sure that we're able to really put our best foot forward when we're in isolation, when we are alone. Now, in this way, we are able to explore the different outfits that each of us wear. You can see it back here in the closet. It's the different roles that we play, the different mindsets that we have, the different belief systems that we subscribe to. And as we continue to take stock, meditate, check in with ourself, then we're able to use times of aloneness or isolation to our advantage. Now, the other thing we see here is this couch has a little ticket that says invitation. Now, the blue is all of that extra communication between our third eye and our throat, our inward and outward spiritual expression. And this invitation is really letting us know that we are always invited to go deeper with the universe, with the never-ending depths of God consciousness, with whatever it is we want to explore. We want to go forward with our best suit on, meaning believe that it is really a spectacular celebratory occasion. So that's your reading for today. Be sure to continue to love yourself and move through the things that you find you're facing a day at a time. All right. Let's take another peek at the cards and see what we see. I'm going to read this card to you right here, and it is the resolution card. Now, what a nice thing when we are empowered to be able to resolve things for ourselves. Now, what am I talking about? Well, at any point, we can make that decision to just commit fully ourself to this power, this light, this Spirit of God that lives inside of us and is animating our very existence. The tree of our personal life, the fruits and the leaves, all the relationship issues, all the communication things, all of the hopes and dreams, all of the little circumstances that we are involved in our drama of life, we can resolve all of that just by knowing that we are one with the light, that the very thing in us is God having a personal experience called you. So, resolution. You can see all of this blue in here that threads it all together is letting us know that by giving up control of our personal life to this higher power, to this source or this infinite spirit, doesn't mean we're going to lose the ability to communicate with ourself, with our personal life, with our personal hopes. It doesn't mean we're going to lose our identity as a unique individual in the world. No. In fact, we're going to be able to do all of those heart-filled things much better, much clearer, much more confidently, much more intuitively. So, the resolution card is also showing that all of a sudden, the things that seem like they were falling apart are starting to emerge as being perfect just the way they are. Really, where is the enemy? If God is for us, and if God is all there is, I don't think there can be one, right? There can't be one, and that's why we look so peaceful, resting in this light of this idea that there is just one power called God, Source, the universe, the light, and it is growing through you, doing through you all of the wonderful things. So, Aw, isn't it sweet to be captured up in this beautiful dream we call existence? And isn't it wonderful to know that the things that are changing in our personal world, some of them we prefer, some of them seem ouch, but so what? Because we survive, we thrive, we're alive, bigger and better and brighter and in some other space where these things, they can't go. So, hey, enjoy where you are at inside here in that peaceful space of understanding, of intuition, of everything is okayness. And enjoy all the little leaves that are blossoming off of you and all the interactions that you're having with the people, the places, and the things in this limited mortal world we call our personal life. Anyhow, that's your reading for today. Enjoy resolving, resolving the puzzle of life, renewing it, reinvigorating it, and being okay with it. Take care. All right. What are we looking at today? Let's take a peek and see what we see. Oh, yeah, the recovery card. Now, we love this card. Why? First of all, the purple all around it is all about wisdom. It's all about the crown chakra color of learning lessons as we walk through this up and down world that we're all part of. Now, it doesn't matter so much what occurs in our personal life. Why? Because we're always going to be able to be encapsulated in this boundary of wisdom, of new learning, new knowing, new iterations of our own self. We're growing constantly, and that is the key to all of the experiences that we're having. This way, we don't have to judge them as good or bad. When we look at our past, we can know that we are always going through a new door, a bigger door, a deeper rabbit hole type door into the whole system of the stars, the light, the love, the everything that's available. Look, we've got people watching over us. People in the form of all the past versions of our ancestors, all the past versions of ourself, all of the people who's ever loved us, who's ever looked at us and thought anything wonderful about us. They're all combined together to form this force of good that's just sitting there, forging the key of wisdom, new revelation, and health and wellness for us. So the recovery card is really a great place to be because it's a place of accepting all of the immensity of help that is available, that is constantly flowing. That's your reading for the one card today, daily. Enjoy it. All right, here we go. Spiritual Diamonds. Let's get that group card. What's it going to be? The collective card is, whoa, sound healing. Whoa. Sound healing. What are we talking about here? You know what we're talking about. Yeah, we're talking about using the white light, using it in your words, your tone, your movements, your sound, the emotional paintbrushes that you get to take out and do those gentle brush strokes on the world, on the people. What? Look at it. This is how it is. We get to be playful, sparky, all that different bit of sound healing. Because in your words, in the tone, there is the flow of the light of the know. Look at it all here. You can see it. It's beautiful the way that it connects to the blue communication explosion of wellness that's running through us. So we're getting it from the source. Look how little the source looks. It's so far away. Look at the little glinty source in your eyes. And look how big your voice really is in the world. So all this really is about today is simply being mindful and conscious. Being that conscious, quiet observer and the awareness. The watcher and feeler of your words, the frequency that goes along them. You hear it when I do the readings. Look how I linger, 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 linger. You can hear it in different manners of speaking. You can hear it in the tone of your voice. So that's going to carry the light. And you can do it also with your movements, with your touch, with your sense of touch, which with your inflection. You can really allow the light to move through you in your expressions in that way. So the sound healing card is, boom, what we really want to employ, because it'll allow us to really draw boundaries with the world in ways that are playful and respectable, and we can be firm and direct. What? Without being disagreeable or offensive, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So keep on easing the healing with the sound through your words, through your voice, through that special bit of vibration that your vocal cords contain. That's your reading, sound healing. So goody good. Enjoy. Take care. All right. Let's find out what we're going to see today on this one card daily. Oh, yeah. Look at it now. The renewal card. Why? Because we're moving into that stage where everything is getting busted open to the increase. Time to let new light flow into our lives. It's okay to be this red root chakra person, which means that we are forming a new foundation of our personal life. It's getting stronger, larger, more appropriate. It's getting more authentic. We are finally making it to this place where we're juggling the light as it sprinkles up and out of our hands, up and out of our prayers, up and out of our activities. As we move through our day and our week and our month, know that new growth is emanating from our activities. It's beautiful to know that no matter what happens, renewal is our best friend. Renewal is one of our only friends. Renewal is our state of being, and we want to claim that and own that and live inside of that no matter what. Thank you. All right, let's take a look and see what we're going to see today. What is this all about? Oh, the river. Oh yeah, the river. Look at this. So, what great news, first of all. The first message we have here is you can see the mirror, the little piece, the shard of the mirror, the broken mirror. Doesn't matter if it's broken. It's a little piece of a mirror showing that there is a reflection. So, right away we see the rainbow chakra of colors that are here in the black and white lines. What is that? That is the white light being reflected as an entity or an experience or a circumstance in the world. So there's the shadow of the white light rainbow of colors coming back at you like a mirror. It runs back like a horse, comes racing back like a horse into your life. So it's confirmation that what we imagine and feel up here gets cast into the river of life and then becomes part of our personal experience. And what else are we looking at here? We want to make sure that we are truly in that peaceful place and that balanced place. You can see it by all the little black dots around the third eye indigo and purple outside perimeter of this circle. This is really where we want to be able to hold it all together. We hold it together by regular self-meditation, self-care, right? By coming back to those core ideas that we are more than meets the eye, right? That we are children of the light, that we are children of God, that God is real, that there's only one power that could ever really be operating in the world, in our world. And as we keep those points as the circumference of this river, then we are able to easily continue to manifest what we prefer to see come rippling back into our lives. So The card really is just another one of those manifestation cards, another reminder that you want to make sure that the horses that you are inviting in to your life are made out of the variety of colors out of the white light. Careful not to use that to create darkness, to create a dark horse of ouchie ouch. Anyhow, enjoy your day, enjoy this card, enjoy the beautiful colors of reality that are being reflected back into your life. Take care. All right, what is it gonna be? Well, I'm gonna find out. Let's take a peek. Oh, the Creator. Thank you, Creator, for making us. Oh yeah, thank you, Creator, for living inside of us. What? Thank you, Creator, for the boom, 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 power to be. To be what? To be filled with light, to be filled with joy. You can see the joy by the yellow. To be filled with the passion, the fire, the, oh my God, I'm excited about life. This is the card you really want when you want to know that everything is going to be okay. When you want to know that everything is going to be, boom, getting bigger, getting brighter. When you get this card, you can see it. You can see all the little flowing down of this new foundation of this big robe of the creative force that is constantly, always pumping through your consciousness, through your actions, through your words and your voice. The Creator is really the best card that there could ever be. Now, we know that during all of our day-to-day life, represented by this little black flame in the background, during all of our duality living of the ups and downs of our day, we know that we have pathways that are being forged for the light to come into the world. You can see it here in the little lines up there. And this is all going to be feeding into a big, huge sunshine hue ray type of an experience, yeah, for us to know that no matter how life unfolds, it always is getting bigger, brighter, more creative, more empowering, more magical, more, oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, thank you for living inside of us, for living through us, for doing your magic. Thanks so much. Okay, let's see what we're gonna see. I can't wait to see it too. I wanna find out what this is all about. Boom, aw, totality. Well, looks like we got the total package going now, right? Here we are, swinging on the trapeze of life, trusting that our beautiful heart chakra, represented by this green, that foundation, represented by the red, this heart chakra that we have lit up, that's glowing and that we're living through, we're trusting that it's going to be there, right? It's going to be there for us when we're communicating, represented by the blue. So we've got this strong communication in place. We've got all of the wisdom, represented by the purple, in place. And we're definitely wanting to be sure to keep going on our heart. It is the only way to live in the light. You can see it right here. And where else would we want to be anyway? Even if we did fall, it wouldn't matter. Look, we fall right into the purple down here of the wisdom. So we're still going to get the experiences that we need, that we want, that are going to help elevate us higher and higher. The totality. So there isn't anywhere that any of us can go where God, Source, the universe isn't. Everywhere we are, it is. It is. So good, so very good. Now we are living in this beautiful red foundation of anything is possible. And now that we know it, it's probable, it's provable, it's happening. It's happening. Mostly here is the yellow. That is all that joy of living, the joy of confidence, the joy of okayness, as we continue to reach out with our words, as we continue to reach out with our actions, with our voice, with our everything, to trudge on through this black and white duality represented by the border of the card. We're just going to keep growing, keep expressing, keep moving forward, and keep wide-eyed and awake. So, enjoy that totality card. Have a good day. You can come back to this video and rewatch it anytime you want. I will be here all the time waiting for you to come back and use it. as a spiritual resource. Leave me comments after you're watching the cards. Let me know what's standing out for you. Please subscribe to this channel so that you can continue to get daily spiritual card readings from me and other videos to help along your spiritual journey.